First on the stand is a paralegal specialist who works for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. She has reviewed hundreds and hundreds of documents, text messages, audio files, video files involved in the case, and she is there as a summary witness for the prosecution to put everything into easily read and understandable charts for the jury. A lot of information that was not given during testimony, so she's just a summary witness. Provide these charts either way for the jury to follow along. The jury sees text messages between Combs, his assistants, some that we have not heard from, and Christina Horn, his chief of staff, setting up and preparing the hotel night / freak offs with Cassie and escorts back in 2016. They discussed the person's name, how much they're going to be paid in cash, which way they're going to be coming in to the hotel, describing what type of services that the escorts are going to perform. So another way to link in that staff was very active in participating in up these nights with him. They were also shown text messages between Combs' assistants and his chief of staff, coordinating the cleanup and paying for damages of the hotel night / freak offs, how much money needed to be paid, whether or not it was going to be paid in cash or put on a credit card, who was going to arrive to make sure to take care of paying for the damage. The text messages also include communication that included his security or bodyguard at the time, as far as obtaining drugs from a particular drug dealer. The text messages list or name that drug dealer, how much is going to be paid, what they are purchasing, and these are additional text messages between Combs, his assistants, Christina Quorum, and his security. Included text messages from Cassie to Christina Quorum detailing one of the times that Diddy attacked her, and Christina Quorum said that he would talk to Diddy on her behalf. Text messages from Jane, who testified last week for the 6 days, about Diddy threatening to release photos, tapes of her. She said some of the hotel nights she didn't know she was being recorded. We also have text messages from D-Rock, who was a part of Diddy's security team. Mia, the assistant that testified last week as well, had testified that D-Rock had reached out to her after Cassie filed her lawsuit. So this shows the communication between Mia, Diddy, and D-Rock around the same time. The defense gets up and cross-examines the paralegal specialist, trying to give a different spin on some of the text messages she read out loud. Don't know how effective this was because she was not there to interpret the meaning of any of the text messages. She is literally just reading what the text messages was, who they're from, the date and time. She's literally just a summary witness. She is not there to interpret tone or meaning. But the defense did cross-examine her, tried to put a different spin on some of the text messages. Next up was a special agent, another summary witness who is employed by the U.S. Attorney's Office, Southern District of New York. They just walked the jury through a summary chart. This one included the date, location, attendees' travel records for certain meetings or incidents that have already been brought up in testimony at the beginning of this trial. The special agent did not finish his testimony today, so he will return tomorrow morning. A couple of things that additionally happened. Prosecution indicated that Brendan Paul, one of Diddy's former assistants, invoked his Fifth Amendment right Tuesday morning, so he will be testifying under an immunity order. He is scheduled to testify after this special agent is done. The defense asked what the jury was told about the dismissed juror. The judge said he would find out and tell the attorneys on tomorrow morning. It is to note that the jury did actually watch videos of some of the sexual encounters that have been testified to. Actual video, they were shown clips from 3 different videos created in October 2012, October 2014, and December 2014, all totaling about 2 minutes. The judge and witness all wore headphones, so the lawyers were not shown because the TV was not facing a courtroom, so none of the public or the reporters that were there were able to see the videos either. They wanted to make sure that it was only facing the judge, the jury, and the witness. They had headphones. They were the only ones to actually see these videos. We will start back tomorrow with the special agent and then hear from another one of Diddy's assistants. So that's all for today. Until next time.